Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all of my completed pages for the month of February 2022 and a few whips as well. So I did quite a few pages this month, so let's get right into it. I'm going to start off with the first page that I did this month was in the Valentine's collection by J.N. Sheets, and I did this one. This was using my Ohuhu alcohol markers. I used my Posca glitter paint pens on these hearts here on the outlining, and then some stickles around the outside of this heart. But everything else was with marker. I did a little bit of pencil shading on the hair, but other than that, I thought that turned out cute. This book, I've only done 2 pages. That's a tester page, but it tends to repeat. So some of the pages are super cute. I don't know. This one was one that I just wanted to try out this color palette. So that is why that looks like that. I thought it was cute for Valentine's Day. Okay, so that one is the first one. The next one I did is from my ongoing buddy color with Emma Colors 2020, JoJo Zahana, and Poet Spice. And I will post their channel names on screen and also link them in the description below. This month was the pink and red theme. So here is my pink and red couple. My thought process for this lady was to have her look like she's like, you know, got makeup on. And I think I went a little overboard on it. She looks... I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Simpsons, but there was an episode one time where it was like Marge had got a makeup gun and they accidentally set it to, like, I don't know. It was just, it just reminded me like she looked like she got shot with a makeup gun. So there she is. But I used alcohol markers on this, some gold Sparkle Pop pen, and a little bit of pencil shading as well. But yeah, and then my next one is going to be this guy. He's going to be cute. Okay, then the next one I had was a buddy color with my lovely friend Amanda Downey. She's on Instagram. I think it's Downey Amanda on Instagram. I think. She always posts really cool pictures of the island that she lives on, and, you know, of course, all of her coloring pages too. But she's been a very lovely supporter of the channel, and yeah, so I was very happy to do a buddy color with her. So we picked a page in A Million Owls, and it was this heart-shaped owl page. I thought it was super cute, and I wanted to try something a little bit different. So on this page I used Tombow markers and some other water-based markers, and used my Tombow blender to get some nice blending going on. And then on the outside of this, I used some distress ink and a few little stamps, and then lots of splatter. So there's like white splatter everywhere. And then a little bit of gold Sparkle Pop pen in the center of these flowers, and a little bit of silver Sparkle Pop on his wings. Yeah, and I just thought it turned out cute. It was, when I started first blending things together, it started turning a little muddy. So like this spot here, there's a couple spots around the page that I was like, uh-oh, that's not going to go the right way. But then I added in some bright aqua, and that really helped the page out. But yeah, it's a different kind of color palette for me, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it turned out cute. So thank you, Amanda, for doing the buddy color with me. Okay. Next we have, so I'm going to show you all of the Valentine's themed ones. So we had several Valentine's themed ones already. Then I did another one in Mythical Maidens. So I did the Cupid lady. Yeah, this one I used, I had started the clouds. I was testing out my, these Montmartre metallic watercolors. So it's just this little travel set, but they're really soft, sparkly watercolors. And so I did all the clouds with those. And then in the background, I used some Distress ink, and then I tried to do splatters, and that didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. And I really enjoyed coloring her in. I think she turned out cute. I like her pink eyes, which is a little bit different. You don't usually see that. And then around the outside, it was so messy from the Distress ink that I used this Folk Art color shift paint. And I thought it, I don't know, I thought it turned out pretty cool. It looks similar to like if I had done like a washi tape border or something, but it's all paint. So, and it did make my page crinkly, but it's an interesting tactile page, right? It's shining and shimmering and bumpy. Yeah, I like it. The character was based with alcohol markers, and then I used Prismacolors to do some shading on top. And then Sparkle Pop Gold pen. So yeah, I think that turned out pretty cute. So next page is in Creative Haven Love by Marjorie Sarnett. This one I did another one where I just was playing around with colors and materials that I have on hand. This one is all with, I think, Inktense. Yes, I think it's all Inktense. And then I did several gel pens, sparkly gel pens, and some stickles around the bigger flowers here. I used my Posca, what did I use? A Posca sparkly paint pen and the Posca pink, like the pastel pink pen. I used the purple sparkly pen here. Yeah, it was just a lot of fun. And it's super sparkly. I'm hoping that you guys can see, because I can see it really well, but I don't know how well it's going to show on camera. It's so sparkly. So, really fun page. Again, a different kind of color palette than I would normally pick, but I just wanted to try something different in this book. So, there we go. So that one is that one from Love. Then I did a page in Words of Love to color. I did this lovely Eiffel Tower page. I had started this, I can't remember when it was, but I used a couple different pencils on this page. I started off using my Brute Fooners and didn't love the way they worked on this paper. I used the Brute Fooners for the blue around the outside, and I think this pink banner as well. And it worked okay, but I don't know. This paper is weird. You have to really, it only works with certain kind of paper, pencils for me. So once I realized that those pencils weren't working, I tried my Castle Art Golds, and I did that on these flowers. And again, it worked okay, but it wasn't my favorite. So then I switched to my trusty Prismacolors, and voila, it worked. And so I added a bunch of leaves around the outside, cute little bluebirds, some yellow to offset all the pink. And yeah, there's that. And again, sparkly Eiffel Tower. I used this silver Sparkle Pop pen to outline the tower. Thought that was really cute. So yeah, there is that page, and that is from Words of Love to Color by Ellery Fowler. Okay, let's see. So I did a couple pages in Tatiana Bogomolova-Stilova's Nice Little Town Valentine's Day. I did the opening, the front cover page, this cute little mouse. I did her all in alcohol markers and a little bit of Posca. I did this page, which I thought turned out really cute. I did this with my Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor pencils. I hadn't used those yet, so I decided to try them out. It worked pretty well on this paper. I did have to do, like, especially on the background, I did have to do a little bit of blending with my Gamsol, but color is vibrant and fun, and yeah, I really liked it. And to get the grass and the bushes, I just used lots of different shades. I just did several layers. You can kind of see it if you look close. You can see all the different layers in there. And then my cute little mice, and drew in a little bit of extra, some hearts and some background heart flower things. And then I did draw in these clouds. I tried to make these two look like hearts. just because I thought that would be cute that she was pointing at that. So yeah, there's that one. And then the other one I did was this one, which is a riff on the movie Say Anything, where John Cusack is holding up the boombox. And I love this page. I thought it turned out really cute. This is, I used some alcohol markers as a base for several things. You can see that there on the back. And then I used Prismacolors on top to blend. I've got some Sparkle Pop pen in a couple places on the railing, this window, some highlights on the stereo there. And then in the sky back here, I added my own stars in this cute little heart constellation. Some of the stars are hearts as well, so I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but that's cute. I thought that turned out cute. I did add this little white embellishment on the houses. I thought that turned out really neat. And then the other thing I did is I turned, because these were more like apples on the tree, and I tried to make them more heart-shaped. So yeah, I really like it. Had a lot of fun with this one. So yeah, so that is from Nice Little Town Valentine's Day. And then the other Valentine's pages that I did are all PDFs. So the first one that I did was, let me get these organized. The first one I did was this one. This is from Mystic Art Mirrors. I used alcohol markers and some gold Sparkle Pop pen and a little bit of white Posca, and really love the way this one turned out. This one, a lot of people on Instagram liked it too, and it made me feel really good because I was so happy with the way it turned out. This kind of spurred a whole, so if you've seen my haul video, you saw all of the Mystic Art Mirrors pages that I recently purchased, and this would be why, because this turned out so fun. So I think I'm going to do a lot of alcohol marker work on her images, and yeah. I think this is just alcohol markers. I might have a tiny bit of shading in some of the shadow areas, but not much at all. I was pretty proud with the way that that turned out this time. So there's that one. The next one I did was this cute one. This is from Lana Green Art. And this one took me quite a while to finish because I had this idea that I was going to do this rainbow pastel border, because I have these, oh shoot, I don't think I have them handy. I don't. I have a set of Marco pastel pencils, and so I just grabbed several colors and did like a rainbow kind of color, and then I had colored in this pink dress, and I did an alcohol marker base on her skin and her dress, and then went in with my Black Widow pencils and shaded everything. And then I used those, like I said, those Marco pastel colors on the hearts and on her hair, and then used Black Widows for everything else. So just really enjoyed the way that turned out. It's not super sparkly, but I love how these little fairies look magical. I think they turned out so cute. I was really worried about those, and they're so tiny. It was not super easy to color them in. But yeah, I really like the way they turned out. I thought they turned out really cute. So yeah, so that one is that. A couple really nice PDFs this month. The next one I did was this one from Leeringless Art, and this is so fun. I used alcohol markers, I think, yeah, alcohol markers for pretty much everything, and then I used a few Arteza pencils over top, and then I used my pink glaze pen for the dots and her lips, and just had fun with this one. And then she's got some Stardust Jelly Roll clear in her hair. So she's got some sparkly strands. But I just wanted something that was pink and purple, and I was going to put some hearts in there too, but I figured with my color palette it was close enough to Valentine's Day that that it worked. Yeah, so that one was that. And then I did this one. I just finished this one recently. This is from Madison Tees, I believe. I think that's who this is. If not, I will put it on screen. But I did an alcohol marker base on her, nope, I lied. I only used the alcohol markers on her scarf and the envelope. Everything else was done with pencils. So her skin, polychromos. I used polychromos on her skin and her hair. And this hair, holy moly, like I texted Corey from Colorfully Optimistic, who, you know, we all know loves to do hair. I tried to do it like she did it, and I just about pulled my hair out. I got so, I was just frustrated. I wanted it to be done. But, you know, in the end, I do like the way that it turned out. The blends from the darker black purpley color into the red. I just think the highlights look really nice. So it was worth the effort, but I don't know when the next time I'll be doing hair quite like that will be. I'm going to try to find, you know, use my shortcuts and still get a decent look, even if it's not quite so pretty as this. But I really like their Etsy shop, and they have a couple of coloring books as well that are really beautiful. So yeah, and then I used Silver Sparkle Pop Pen for all of the shiny bits that you see. I thought that turned out cute. I didn't think it really needed a background. I did think about actually cutting her out and putting her on like some kind of either paper collage or doing a whole watercolor background on some watercolor paper and then putting her on top of that. I haven't decided yet. I still may play around with that, but for now she's just like this, and I feel like she's beautiful just like that. Okay, so then that will bring us to, I'm going to go ahead and show you two of the more important pages that I did this month. The first was a speed color that I have posted on the channel, and it is this one. So this is in support of the Ukraine, the crazy war that is going on right now, and you know, I wanted to do what I could to show my support. So I do have a video that's a speed color with this. There's a list of charities in the description of that video. And yeah, so this is based on the colors from the Ukrainian flag. And I just thought this was a perfect illustration to kind of divide that in half, have this like white symbol of hope in the center, and then have the two colors of the flag represented in the flowers on either side. I used water-based markers for all of the flowers and the leaves, and then I used some chalk pastel in the background on the top and the bottom. And then for this flower, I think I used just my Prismacolors. I used a couple of pale colors and then white over top. So I don't know if you can see the colors in there. There's actually pink and blue and yellow all in there mixed together, and then kind of blended together with white, and then the shadows are done in like a blue and a gray. So yeah, so there is that one. And then the other one that I did for Ukraine was this one I just recently finished. This was a free picture from Deborah Muller's coloring group, and my lovely friend Deb was nice enough to share this with us. I am not a member of her coloring group, but was more than happy to color this beautiful image. Ukrainians, there is a flower wreath, a traditional flower wreath that women wear sometimes, and they have these beautiful ribbons and just an abundance of flowers. And that was my inspiration for this page, and I hope I did it justice, and I really love the way that it turned out, and the artwork is gorgeous. So definitely will be supporting Deborah Muller in the future. I do not currently have any of her books, so I'm definitely going to go check her out. So yeah, I really love this image. It was so beautiful. All right, so let's move on to my Hannah Carlson. So this last month was a support Hannah Carlson month. I'm sure most of you know that she recently posted that she found out she has a brain tumor, and she is one of the most beloved artists in our community, and so everybody was trying to show their support as much as they possibly could. So I went through and did several pages. This one is actually a whip, but I did want to show you because it's turning out pretty cool so far. So it's super crunchy, but I think it's going to be neat. So this is all I've gotten done so far, and this is using, I think, Neo colors. And then I'm going to go back in and add in a few different colors, and then probably some gold or some kind of metallic watercolor in the background as well. So that's all I've gotten done in that one so far, but I'm looking forward to coloring it. And I have all the colors that I want to do already listed. So this one is an ongoing WIP. And then I have, let's see, I did 2 pages in Tales from the Forest Kingdom. The first one I did was just the title page here, but I thought it turned out really cute. I used Staedtler Ergosoft pencils. Yeah, and I just like the way that turned out. And I added cute little foresty scene, I don't know, leaves and stuff in the background there. And then there's a little bit of gold sparkle pop pen in between each of the beads. So I don't know if you'll be able to see that at all, but. And then the other one I did was this one. This is all done with Inktense, and then a little bit of shading with, I don't know if I wrote that down. Yes, and then a little bit of shading with Black Widows. But this one was another one that was Valentine's. I wanted it to be Valentine's themed. So I picked a color palette that was super in your face pink. And I love the pink and turquoise together. So that was my thought process. And then I really like wooden doors. It sounds so silly to say. I like it when they're painted sometimes, you know, but I really like it when it's a really warm wood texture. And so I really wanted to keep that for this mushroom house, and I think that it still kind of goes well with the pink and the turquoise. And then I did tons of little silver sparkle pop pen all over the place. So it's on the doorknob, the hanger, all the little loops and embellishments around the mushroom house. It's on the bug here. So yeah, I love this book. So there is that one. And then I think in this one I only have a little bit done, and I'm not sure it's done. I think I'm going to do a background, but I'm not sure. But I colored the little bug on the front page from Summer Nights. My note here says peach and pink flowy background. I have no idea what that means. But evidently when I wrote it down, I knew what I meant. But so I did do the aqua and turquoise bug, but we'll see how the rest of this goes. But I like the way that is going so far. Then I did, let's see, in Daydreams, you guys, I finished the WIP. I finished. And then of course I don't have it marked. Where is it? There it is. It's that one. It's done. Can you believe it? I'm so happy. This has been a years-long WIP. So pleased that it's finally finished. And I really like the way it turned out. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. Yeah, that's it. I like it. Pleased, happy, it's done. So that's another one checked off my list in this book that is more than halfway finished now, I think. I need to make an actual count of how many pages I have left. Yeah, I might do that. Actually, I'm going to do that really quick. Hang on a sec. Okay, so it sounds like a lot, but there's 33 pages left. That is including the ones that are mostly done, you know, like that I've already started. So all of the WIPs and stuff in there too. And then I forgot that I also did this page in here. So I did this one as the color along for last month. Oh, this needs to stay there. This is the color along for February. And I just really like the way that it turned out. I used, what did I use? I don't remember, but it's on a video. It's all one video. The color along is just one video long instead of multiple parts. So, yeah, if you're interested, you can go check that out. I think, I want to say Brute Founder, but I don't know if that is correct. But I do have some silver sparkle pop pen on the stars and on the hoofs. And I just thought that turned out really cute. So yeah, 2 done in Daydreams this month. Woo woo. Then in Jewelry Box, what did I do in here? Oh, this is a buddy color with Corey. So Corey, if you are watching, don't look. I have not seen Corey's finished page yet, and I have not shown her mine. But here is my version. I really enjoyed coloring this page. I used Light Fast, Derwent Light Fast on her skin, and just like fell in love with those pencils. Those are fantastic and worth every penny that I paid for them. And then I used the Pro Colors on her hair, and then Prismas on everything else. The flowers and the butterflies and the little medallion thing. But yeah, I just really liked the way she turned out. And then on her little dots on her face, I don't know, they're not really freckles. I used a metallic bronze pen. But yeah, I just had a blast with this one. It's so nice when you're coloring and everything just goes well together. Like it just works for you. So yeah. So that is her. She's beautiful. And hopefully Corey will send me her finished page here soon. Just kidding, Corey. Finish whatever you want. No rush. I'm seriously no rush. Okay. So then in Magical Dawn, I did a couple of pages. Actually, nope, I didn't do that one. So I finished a whip that I had been working on, this one here. And then I really like the way that turned out. Had a lot of fun doing that one. Again, this was a whip that had been sitting here for a couple of years. So I have lots of silver sparkle pop pen, stickles all in the sparkly, magical, glowy parts of these potions. That's what I'm saying they are. I'm saying they're potions. But yeah, I did that one. And then the other one I did was this one. This one was another one where I decided that I wanted to do like a Valentine's Day theme. I had started this one a couple years ago, and so I just went in and finished it up. So I added in some gold around the heart. I think I might have worked on this a little bit on one of my videos, but don't quote me on that. I can't remember for sure. But I used... Why can't I remember what I used? I'm glad I have it written down somewhere. Somewhere? Well, I guess I don't have this one written down. Well, shoot. Okay, well, I think that I used Prismacolors to do the shading. I know I used gold Sparkle Pop pen for all the shiny bits. And then I used my Cosmic Shimmer watercolors to do a little bit of a gold around the outside. And then I used a, it's a Heidi Swap gold spray that I used to flick gold drops onto my scrapbook pages. And so I did that on here too. And it didn't have quite the same effect. It just kind of looks like I made a mess, but yeah. And it didn't bleed through. So I was worried about that. But yeah, I like the way that one turned out. I've got some nice detailing on the feathers. So turned out cute. So those are all of my Hannah Carlson pages. Then we have, let's see. So we then started working on rainbow. So this month, I think the videos that I released a rainbow video. I released I don't know if quotes was this month. It might have been QRST. I think that's what I released this month, I believe. But so the rainbow one I did this page. And this one started out a little iffy. I wasn't sure I was going to like the way that it was going. I used Neo Colors for the rainbow. Then I used some Brute Funers, a little bit of Tombow markers on her dress and the background to all of these plants down here, the flowers and the leaves. And then I went over top with some polys and to do a little bit of shading down here. And then, of course, some white Posca kind of all over the place to add in fun highlights. But I thought she turned out really cute. I don't do blonde hair often, so I liked the blonde hair. And she just kind of looks, with the rainbow in the background, she just kind of looks like a flower hippie or something out in the middle of a wildflower field. I just thought it was cute. So yeah, so that one turned out really cute. That was from Botanicum. And then the other rainbow ones I had, I think I did this one. Yeah. So I did this one. This one was for my quotes video. I had colored the rainbow in and the letters and the diamonds in. Those were all done. So then I went in with some so I had originally used Artlicious on a few of the things, but I didn't love the way they worked on here. So then I came back in with some Arteza pencils, and those worked wonderfully in this paper. And then used chalk pastels to make like a lighter blue up here and a darker blue down here. And then added in some silver sparkle pop pens, pen for the stars. And then you probably can't see it, but on the quote itself, I have some little raindrops drawn in. I thought that turned out cute. Then use some white Posca to outline the clouds and the rainbow. Use my Spectrum Noir Wink of Stella. It's not Spectrum Noir, sorry. Wink of Stella brush pen in the clear to add just some sparkle to the rainbow there. So I hope you can see that. So it's a very sparkly page, and I really like the way that it worked. I had used Nuvo glitter markers to get the rainbow and the stars and stuff in there. So yeah, so that one is from Spirit of Wilderness by Forest Diver. Then the other rainbow one I did was this one. This is a picture by Daria Kikirsi. I think that's how you say it. That's how Emma says it from Emma Colors 2020. So I'm assuming that's correct because Emma can do no wrong, right? So I did this rainbow hair and I struggled a lot. I've never done rainbow hair, which is weird to say. I thought that I had done it before, but I guess I hadn't. And instead of doing it like in a gradient, I wish I would have done it by strand, but I did that on my other page with the strawberry dress girl. She had like rainbow strand hair. But this was a learning experience. It was really, I had to go through tons of alcohol markers to try to get the blends right. And then I still had to go back over top with pencil. But the thing that I learned about that is it's okay to do that. Like, don't beat yourself up because you're not getting it just the way you want it with one medium. You can use all of your mediums. It's okay to use them. So I used mostly alcohol markers on this page, and then most of the shading and stuff is done with colored pencil. So yeah, I really was trying to do just alcohol markers, but nope, that didn't work out. So it got done the way that I could do it. I do like her hair. I wish I had left more highlights instead of having to go in with white Posca and try to do it that way, and it didn't quite turn out. I almost feel like if like her head and her body, I don't know, I feel like maybe I should have done this part with the rainbow colors too, or like her hair should have been like purple or something to match. But she's fun and colorful. It's done. And I really like that I added some stickles into like her freckle area and on her shoulders because she's a fairy and she's sparkly. And then on the tips of her ears. And then a couple of the dots on the butterfly wings. So yeah, there's that one. I do like this artwork. I need to color more of that. Okay, and then I did some trees. So I did for my alphabet page. This is one of the pages that I finished. This is this is from this book by Rita Berman, the season compilation book by Rita Berman. And I used chalk pastels in the background, and then I did a little bit of shading with my Color Soft pencils, and they worked really well in this book. I just had a lot of fun with this page. I'm always intimidated by Rita's artwork because I've seen how she does it, and absolutely stunning, and I want to make sure that I do it justice. So when I go to do this, I always try to, I don't know, be a little bit more creative, I guess. I don't know. So my thought process was to have like green and then into some colors and then back to green for the trees. I added in a lot of sparkly gel pens. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I think it's mostly the clear Stardust Jelly Roll. And then on the birds and the clouds up here, I added some stickles. So yeah, I love this page. I thought it turned out cute. So yeah, so there's that one. And then the other ones that I did for trees, I didn't have too many others, I don't think. I did a little bit of work on a page in here. So I did this tree in the background or across the top. I think I used Inktense and then showed you how I added a little bit of extra leaves in there to make the branch look a little bit fuller. On this one, I did a little bit of shading in the front. So I had already done the base coat with Neo colors. And then this section here, I did some shading work with a pencil. And then the other one, I'm gonna have to grab. Then the other one was in Worlds of Wonder, and I did this fun, bright autumn tree, which will look a lot better once everything is colored and I have like those autumn color leaves across the top and some autumn colors other places in the page. But yeah, so there were those. And then I think last I did some work in unicorns, which this video is not out yet, but it will be soon. And I did some work in Fadorables. And this Coloring Heaven Unicorn Special, these ones I did not finish, but I thought I'd show you the work in progress so far. So here's the one in the Unicorn Special, which I love the way that this is turning out. And then I like the way that this one's turning out as well. So I did this page. I did the unicorn on the video. Turned out cute. And then, so then I do have a couple of finished pages. This is one that I finished on the video. I thought she turned out, they turned out really cute. So this is in A Million Unicorns. This was all done with Brute Fooners. Really like the way that turned out. And then a couple of sparkly gel pens in a couple places and a little bit of glitter on their horns. So hopefully you can see some of that sparkle and shine. Really like this color palette too. That was an interesting color palette for me. And then last but not least, I had done this page in Mythographic Paradise. I had started this one for my Q, how I color quartz and quotes video. So I had done the quartz and then I finished it. Yeah, I really like it. I used mostly alcohol markers as a base, and then a little bit of Black Widow pencils to add some shading, and then all of the water here is done with the Black Widow pencils, but everything else is pretty much alcohol markers. And then of course I've got stickles and silver Sparkle Pop pen all over the place, and I love the way that that looks. I really like this page. I did leave a couple of, so a lot of the images I did cover up, so there's like an image here and an image up here and a couple other places that were covered up. The alcohol marker tends to resist the white Posca, so sometimes you do have to go over top with another colored pencil. I did not do that up here, but it doesn't look terrible. And then I did leave a couple of the hidden objects in, so I have like this little star thing, which I thought kind of fit with the theme. And I left this little mask in just because I like it. I don't know why, but I colored it close to the background color, so it just kind of is hidden, but not really in the way. And then I left this little musical note too. I thought that was cute. And I don't think the planet was supposed to be a hidden object, but I colored it anyway. So yeah, so there is that one. And that is it. That's the last page. So again, quite a good month for me. And then I I have lots of plans for next month. If you've seen my haul, you'll have seen all of the St. Patrick's Day and Easter things that I pinned. I have several buddy colors in the works, which I'm really looking forward to. Yeah. So if you want to do a buddy color, please feel free to reach out to me. You can DM me on Instagram, or you can send me an email. My email's been a little iffy, so if I don't get right back to you, I apologize. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but DMing me on Instagram is definitely the way to go. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this today, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.